Welcome back to the Untouchaballs podcast. Caden and Evan here, bringing you our 2026 MLB win total over under for all 30 teams. Evan, how we doing today?
Excited, kid. Excited. No, it's gonna be a long one.
It's gonna be a long one, so yeah, sit back, grab some snacks, get ready to listen, because yeah, this will be one of our longer pods. Last year's one was one of our longest ever, so it'll be like that. Because I mean, we're going through all 30 teams, over under for all their win totals. Last year, Dwyer had the upper hand.
Yes, sir.
He went 9-6 in the AL. I went 8-7. He went 9-6 as well in the NL. And then me myself, 5-10 in the NL to bring my win totals to 13-17 for last year. And Dwyer had a nice 18-12. Good winning record. If he would have put money on all 30 of these, he would have had a good year.
Oh yeah.
So let's hope Dwyer can repeat what he did last year. Let's hope I can get to where he was. And let's have some good years. Let's talk some ball, Dwyer.
Yeah.
Only a couple short weeks away from opening day. WBC's been great. It gets baseball season, man. It's lovely.
Back. We're back.
We are back. And with that, we're going to be going DraftKings win totals, alphabetical order from what they have it on here. So we'll kick it off with the Arizona Diamondbacks, where their win total for 2026 is set at 79.5 wins.
Okay, starting off here, tough one. I mean, they're all gonna be tough. But it's just a weird team because we don't really know a lot about them right now, just because they're missing, obviously, their best hitter right now is Carroll. He should be back semi soon though, at least after opening day. And then also with Merrill Kelly, he's also looking like he shouldn't miss too much time either.
And then also, Corbin Burns.
And
Who
Burns.
knows when he'll return.
Yeah, was Burns healthy going into last year? Yeah, and then he got hurt
and then he got
early.
TJ.
Yeah. Okay. It's interesting because I feel like looking at the NL West, I feel like it's going to come down to, like, obviously I think we know who the 1 and 2 are likely going to be. Definitely 1.
Definitely
2, pretty sure, probably confident. It would be kind of a shock.
5, we're pretty sure as well, too.
5, yeah. But it's really, I feel like it's in between them and the Giants of who's going to hit this over. And it's weird because they traded off. They obviously traded Suarez and they traded Naylor last year. And you bring in Nato. It's just you don't really know. They don't really have much of a direction.
No.
But with that said, if I'm looking at it from that, I do still think that they're a better team than the Giants. So I am going to be taking their over here. I just trust their pitching more. I know obviously Corbin Burns is hurt, but he will be back second half, and still they're able to bring back Gallen. Kelly's there. That's where I'm at with them.
The rotation, I do agree. I do like that rotation for the Diamondbacks. The bullpen, I have no faith in, kind of like what we saw last year for the team. It's a bad bullpen once again. And yeah, the lineup, Corbin Carroll's obviously great. Shouldn't miss much time. He should have an amazing season. But then you look around the rest of this lineup, what bats can you really count on? I mean, my bad. Ketel Marte. I'm completely spaced that right there. Ketel Marte, by far and away the best second baseman in baseball. Love him. But those two guys, I don't know if Perdomo's bat's going to be as sticky as what we saw last year. Because, I mean, it's only been 1 year of him doing that. Obviously, he's a great glove. Who knows? Arenado's a great glove, but that bat is really fallen off over the last couple of seasons. I don't think anyone thinks Alec Thomas is a great bat. Who knows what else you're going to do? Like Jordan Lawler, maybe he finally figures it out.
That's a wild card. That's a wild card.
I need that for my dynasty team.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Gabby Moreno, can he actually stay healthy for a season? I have no idea. I just don't have a lot of faith, I think, in this lineup for the Diamondbacks. While I do like their pitching, it's already dealing with some injuries. We'll see exactly what happens if Gallen maybe can have a bounce back. But even still, I do think they will go under this 79.5 wins in the 2026 season and probably slide in. I think they could go under and still maybe finish third in the division.
Interesting.
But I will be taking their under here at 79.5. Next team we got was a team you and me both had the overs on last year, and it hit for us both. The Oakland, Sacramento, Las Vegas Athletics. They win totals this year sitting at 75.5 wins.
What were they last year? Do you know, Cade?
71 and a half.
What
And
they?
I
Do
think
you know what their record was?
I'm pretty sure they won 77 games last year.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
No,
yeah.
76. They went 76 and 86 last year.
Okay. I mean, yeah. This is the team. I think this is the one we were like one of our more confident picks last year. If I remember right, we're like, this is the
We were thinking sneaky wild
I
card
think.
team.
Yeah, really. And I mean, you're looking at them. Did they have any notable additions this off season? Nothing really comes to my mind.
Yeah, not really. I don't think. No
You
big
know,
move.
this is definitely a better. This definitely seems like a better line this year than last year. I mean, they're bats without a doubt. I mean, they are one of the brightest young teams, futures wise, bat wise, and even pitchers. They do have some guys, but just not this year. They aren't going to be close. You know, when you look at like Arnold, Jump. I mean, those are two legitimate arms that's going to help you. It's just right now, what do you got up? I can't even name you their 5-man rotation. I mean, who's their opening day starter? You think? You know?
I don't know if they haven't named one yet. I don't really even
Yeah,
know.
but I don't even know who would be the penciled in guy.
It's not a great rotation.
No, no. And looking at this division, I feel like it's gotten better, Caden. I do. I think it really has. I mean, I think last year it helped them, the Rangers sucking. Um, I mean, I think this Mariners team is. I think they're going to be great again this year. I don't think they'll be worse. Didn't lose anybody, and I still think that the Astros. I mean, they got better. I think they're always going to be good. I'm going to be taking the under here on our A's here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree. Basically everything you just said. They don't have pitching in this team, and I mean, especially where they play in Sacramento, the bad pitching is going to give up runs. Because you look at someone like Luis Severino, who they gave a bag to. I mean, actually, he's probably going to end up being their opening day starter, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
But his road splits last year, right? He was actually still a very good pitcher away from Sacramento. It's just when you have to pitch in a minor league ballpark, it's not going to be great. Even with that, though, I think this lineup is so good, and they have so much potential to just kind of just out-hit basically a lot of their opponents, whether it be a Nick Kurtz, Shea Langoliers, you got your Soderstroms, your Jacob Wilsons, who still is such a perplexing player to me with how he succeeds offensively. But I do like this lineup enough that I am going to be taking their over. I think they can get around where they were last year at 76 to 79, maybe touching 80 wins. Just because their lineup, I think, has that much potential. Maybe you get one of these arms to have a solid enough season that it lessens the need for such an explosive offense. But even still, I like what the value this offense brings, that I think they'll be able to get over that 75 and a half wins, my bad, not the 76 and a half, 75 and a half wins.
I definitely agree. This is a good line. I will say though, sophomore slumps they're a thing for a reason. So watch out for Kurtz and Wilson. Take a step back.
Even though I picked Kurtz in our MVP draft.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it will happen, but
I agree with what you're saying.
But also strikes out a lot, Caden. I believe he's in that ballpark, though. Percentile. That's true.
In that ballpark, yeah, you can strike out. You're still going to hit a bunch of bombs when you got the power like Nick Kurtz.
Yeah. 100%.
Now let's move on to probably the most disappointing team in baseball last year. Dwyer, you were on it with their under. The Atlanta Braves, their win total for this season is sitting at 87 and a half wins.
Dude, they weren't even 500 last year, right? They weren't even close.
They finished the 2025 season 76 and 86.
Yeah, and and you're looking at this team this year, and I feel like the same problems going into the year are coming back. Really, pitching injuries. They don't have pitching anymore again. You're getting back a healthy Chris Sale, which is huge. If you're gonna hit this line, he obviously has to be healthy. That's why you took him in the Cy Young. That's why I like that pick.
But then who do you have?
Strider. You have Strider as you too. But we don't really know with him. The velo's kind of been all over the place. We don't really know in the spring. So another one, wild card, and then past that, it's
Bryce Elder, Reynaldo Lopez coming off TJ.
Yeah. I don't like that. And I think this is a really good division, Caden. I do. I think that the Phillies, just even let's just talk about the teams that were bad last year. Okay, the Marlins and the Nationals. I I think they're better. They're definitely one of the better, like, last place teams in
Hey, the
in the
Marlins are
league.
better than the Braves last year.
That's what I'm saying, and I think they're going to be a better team this year too. I do. I think that the Marlins. I'm high on the Marlins.
Yeah.
So I think that they're going to be under again. Honestly, I think they're going to be in that low 80s.
Hey, you called it last year. I'm believing you this year. Because, I mean, we've now seen 2 straight bad seasons out of Ozzy Albies. They still don't have a shortstop. Hopefully, you get a healthy year out of Austin Riley this year. Because I love him. I still believe in MH2 Michael Harris. I think Money Mike could have a little bit of a bounce back season. But even still, they don't have pitching besides Chris Sale and hopefully Strider.
Yeah.
Like last year was not great from coming back from TJ. Obviously, it's gonna not always be the best. So maybe he could be better. But Schwellenbach's already out. We both love him. I thought Hursta Waldrop was gonna be in for a really good season, and then he got hurt. And their other good arms are minor league guys that really aren't ready for the bigs yet. So they are gonna need to rely on
37
maybe
year
Bryce.
old.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
maybe
relying
Bryce
on.
Elder could be okay. Maybe Reynaldo Lopez could be back to fine. Yeah, you're relying on Chris Sale, who, hey, I love him. We talked about that last week, but he is one of the most injury-prone pitchers in the league. And if he goes down, then it's just Spencer Strider.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pitching's so bad. I know I like some of their lineup, but like you said too, that division's so good with the Phillies, with the Mets. I think the Marlins will be pretty good. Nationals, I don't know. We'll see where we end up on the Nationals when we get to their win total. I remember on their overs last year, and that did not happen. But yeah, I'm with you. I do think the Braves, like they can fight for a wild card spot, I think, but it'll be in that low mid 80s win total, under that 87.5.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
Next team we got is the Baltimore Orioles, sitting at 85.5 wins this year. 2 wins less than what they were at last year at 87.5. I was right to call the under there. We'll see where we go this year. Orioles 85.5, Dwyer.
Yeah, this AL East, man. We go. This is they're either going to get these all right or all wrong.
Yep.
I mean, obviously we know the lineup. I feel like the lineup is going to for surely boom. Like it's. I mean, you look at last year, the lineup is so bad. For
Hold
what
on
they
one,
are.
what, real quick. You just said we're either gonna get them all right or all wrong. I'm gonna just throw this out there. Even though I was terrible last year, 5 of my 13 correct over unders came in the AL East. I went 5-0 in the AL East last
Really?
year.
Oh, nice, man. That's sick.
So hey, hopefully we can repeat that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now go back and talk about how bad their lineup was last year.
Yeah. No, I mean, down year for everybody. I mean, Gunner kind of started the year hurt. He ended up booming though at the end, like the last 2 months of the year.
Yep.
He was like one of the best hitters in baseball. Still don't really know Jackson Holiday. Westberg's hurt again. He's really turned into like Royce Lewis 2.0. But the one thing they do have is, I mean, their pitching is starting. It's definitely better last year. I mean, Kyle Bradish came in and looked dominant after
Yep.
that TJ, that second half of the year. So again, you're gonna really rely on him to be
Are
good.
you a Shane Boz believer?
I do like Shane Baz. I do. I mean, we've seen obviously these Rays disciples go on and have successful careers other places. It was kind of a must. Obviously they addressed the problem though, which their pitching sucked. You know, they needed to do
Yeah.
that, and they did that. And I do think that they're going to go over this year. I don't think they win the division, but I think they're definitely at least a third place or higher team.
Yeah, I think they addressed the pitching, but I also think they could have done more. Like Shane Boz is intriguing. I'm with you though. I do really like Kyle Bradish. He's a good frontline guy for this rotation. Should be in store, I think, for a really good year. Chris Bassett's a fine. I guess he might slide in as their 2 right now with that rotation, maybe 3.
He's probably 3. I mean, Baz and
Yeah. Yeah,
Any
maybe. Theoretically, yes. I do like Bradish. The lineup, I expect Gunner obviously to have a bounce back. Like you said, he came into the year a little unhealthy, and then it took him a while to get going. I think Pete's going to be huge for this lineup. Because I mean, what they were missing really. I mean, last year what they were missing was power. Like they were home run leader was I think Gunner and three other people or two other people all at I think 17 home runs if I'm remembering correct,
Yeah.
and that led the team. So they were very severely lacking power. I do think they get some more out of Henderson. Pete's big. Maybe at
Yeah.
some point you give Felix Bautista back. I don't. Who knows? Because
Yeah.
when he's healthy, he's one of the best closers in baseball. This one's really tough because I think they're going to be right around
Yeah.
this
Forgot about
85
Pete.
and a half. But hey, that helps your
It's a
over
big one.
pick for
Yeah,
sure.
it really does. Yeah.
Even with that though, I'm gonna be taking another under
Interesting. Okay.
this early into the draft. I think still too many questions with the Orioles pitching. Besides Bradish, I really like. Too many questions like Shane Baz, who really knows. Bassett's fine. He's a solid guy, nothing special. See if you can get anything else from your other guys. The bullpen's not great, at least until you get Felix back. And then I like Pete and Gunner. The rest of the lineups, I think, just a lot of question marks to me. We'll see. I mean, I'm big on Basayo. I think he could be really good. We just have to see if it
Yes,
actually
yeah.
comes to fruition or not this year. So yeah, I'm going to be taking the Orioles under there on the 85 and a half. Now going to an AL East rival of the Baltimore Orioles, we got the Boston Red Sox, whose over-under is sitting at 87 and a half wins this year.
Yeah, I mean, here we go. This is the AL East run here. I feel like again, this is kind of like how we were talking earlier. I feel like it's going to have to kind of take one over, one under here, and I'm gonna be taking the under on the Red Sox after being high on them last year with you. Um, I just I don't like what they did this offseason. I really didn't.
It was a weird offseason.
I first I hate the range as far as signing. I don't think I don't know. I feel like you could get that for way cheaper, and there was other things to go get. Honestly, they should. I think the biggest loss was losing Bregman.
Bregman,
I think
yeah.
that was stupid. I mean, you talk about. I mean, he's a leader in the locker room. He's been in the big games multiple times in his career. Just a great clubhouse guy, and you let him walk. And like, okay, you bring in Durbin, you bring in Wilson Contreras, good players and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. It's just a lot of question marks, man. There's still like we gotta kind of see them play. We gotta see what this rotation can do. You're gonna have obviously they're gonna need Crochet to just be healthy and do that again. He's gonna have to. He only did it last year. Can he do it again? It's gonna be a big question. And in that division, I'm just gonna be taking the under here. I feel like it's a tough line to hit there.
You're right. It's the one over, one under, kind of between the Orioles, Red Sox. They're very, I think, similar kind of teams. The wins are going to end up come season's end. You had yours. I'm flipped on you here. I had the Orioles under. I'm taking the Red Sox over. I don't think, like you said, I mean, the contract, I think, for Ranger Suarez is a gross overpay. I still think he's a good pitcher. Slide in at 3 in that rotation. You got Crochet as your ace. I think bringing in Sonny Gray was great for the rotation. He's still a good pitcher. Ranger Bayo had a really good second half for this team last year. Starting to look more like what we thought when he was coming out of the minors. So I do think they have a really good 1 through 4 in that rotation. Obviously, I'm high on Roman Anthony going into the year. I think he could be great. Jaron Duran, I think, still a good ball player. Contreras, I think, could hit close to 30 home runs with the monster there. Durbin's interesting. Marcelo Meyer's interesting. They got some guys here that, I mean, you got Willie Abreu, Cedon Rafael is still in that outfield.
Campbell.
And so I do Campbell. We'll see what happens with him.
He was completely forgotten about.
Well, it just seems like he doesn't really even have a spot right now, which is kind of crazy. But you got Campbell too, who was the darling going into last season.
Oh yeah, forgotten.
So yeah, forgotten. So yeah, I am back to being high on the Red Sox this year. I think they're going to be a very competitive team, compete for the top here of the AL East come season's end.
All right.
Now we got the Chicago Cubs, who took in Alex Bregman from the aforementioned Boston Red Sox, where their win total is sitting at 88 and a half wins for this season.
Yeah, Kate, I'm not gonna lie, I love the Cubs here, man. I think they had a great offseason. I really did. Even though losing Tucker hurts. You're like, man, you're losing your best hitter pretty much, But big problem last year was their starting pitching, right? They was like, all right, how are we gonna address this? And honestly, I think they have one of the better 1 through 5 rotations in the league right now after coming in and getting Edward Cabrera. I mean, you're looking at fully healthy, right? Who's this ace for this team, you think, fully healthy?
It's Justin Steele.
Justin Steele, right? You're going to miss a month or two. Okay, after Justin Steele, you still have you bring back Shota. It's a great pitcher. Bring in Edward Cabrera as your 3. It's a great pitcher. Matt Boyd pitched really good last year. That's your 4. And who am I missing?
Cade Horton.
Cade Horton.
Who is
Looked
incredible
great
in the
year.
second half last year.
Incredible. That's 1 through 5 is very, very good right there. Let me talk about the lineup. Bring in Bregman. It's a big, again, it was kind of a young team last year. Still obviously very young. Bring in that leadership guy. Like I was talking about the Red Sox. Obviously losing Tucker sucks, but it opens up, opening. Like they have a ton of prospects that are like right on the brink right now. You're trying to find a spot for who's the guy last year? Matt Shaw or whatever. He doesn't really even have a position right now. He's going to kind of be like that util guy. Like, yep. I really like what they were and what they've done this offseason. The one thing I wish they did was kind of get some more bullpen help. They didn't really do that. They're really relying on Palencia, which he's filthy, but it's like those flamethrowers that sometimes known for walking guys. It's hard to really trust them a lot. But
to be a lockdown closer.
Yeah, I mean, You look at that division, I think they've kind of it's gotten weaker, I think, with the Cardinals especially, and the Brewers. So I like them there, 88.5.
Before I go to I'm just a little preview. Are you gonna discount the Brewers again this year just for them to
you got it,
the
bro.
division?
I know. You lose who? They lose Peralta.
Traded away Durbin. Yeah, we'll get to them, but yeah, this is only our second agreement so far, though, this episode. Because, I agree. The rotation's amazing. And then the lineup, you got someone like, you still got Nico and Dansby up the middle. They're probably the best defensive middle infield in baseball, just between the two. Nico's, I think, a great hitter still, too. Dansby will give you 15, 20 bombs. You got Bregman at third now. Why am I drawing a blank on the first baseman's name?
Michael Bush, baby.
Michael Bush, thank you.
34 bombs last year.
30 bomb, just raked Michael Bush last year. I like Ballesteros coming up. You still got Seiya Suzuki, who just mashes every single year. PCA plays an electric defense in center field.
Say something about his bat. Say something about it. 30-30 threat.
He had a sub 300 on base last year, but he did go 30-30. No, he had a very good season last year. The best defensive center fielder we have in the game. Hey, I'm very high on this Cubs team, just like you, Dwyer. I think they're going to be able to go over that 80.5 win, get that low mid-90s come season's end. Now we got one of your teams over here now with the other Chicago team, the Chicago White Sox, who last year was sitting at 53.5 as their win total, all the way up to 67.5 this year for your Chicago White Sox.
That's a big jump, Caden. That's a big jump. Probably one of the biggest jumps I'd imagine, right? Surely.
I assume so. That's 14 games, yeah.
Said, 67.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're like right in Angels territory now.
Yeah.
Kid, I do like the White Sox, man. I think they had underratedly probably the best offseason if you include winning the lottery, because that kid from UCLA looks like the next great one, man. Next awesome prospect. Rock Chakowski or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that kid's...
However you say his name,
Yeah, it's a beast. But, you bring in Murakami, which we've talked about on the podcast. Like,
great signing.
Absolutely.
For no money.
Risk, no money, and he has the ceiling to be a monster. I saw he had a grand slam yesterday in the WBC. I liked seeing that. Man. I mean, I think it's seeing this lineup for another year. I mean, these guys all kind of last year was like kind of getting their first cup, and now this is gonna be their first full season altogether. Obviously Kyle Teal looked really good. Yeah, him and Cuero behind the plate. I mean, interesting. It'll be interesting how Montgomery looks. Close to Montgomery. He hasn't looked very good in the spring. Looked pretty bad in the minors, but just came up and raked. So
just raked.
It'll be interesting. Braden Montgomery will probably be close. Meadroff looked all right last year. I mean, they're really young, but this could be the year they kind of step into not bottom, but like step. Like people are talking playoffs, like wild card. They aren't going to do that. They don't have any pitching. They probably have the worst rotation in the league. But with that said, Hagen Smith's going to be close. Schultz, you'd think this is the year he gets a call.
Please.
Yeah. So things are definitely starting to look good for the South Side, I think, and I think they hit this over here.
Well, we're back to disagreeing, Dwyer. I love me some Munetaka Murakami. I think Colson Montgomery is going to have another good year here in the major leagues. The pitching, though, like you said, is not good. At least what they're starting the year with. Bullpen, don't really got no one. Rotation.
Don't say that, buddy. We got Grant Taylor, one of the most electric.
That's true.
Jordan Leisure, too.
People really like Grant Taylor.
But I mean, we also signed Sir Anthony Dominguez, too, from the Blue Jays.
He'll be a trade piece at the deadline.
He got Robert money. Yeah.
And I mean, who's going to be the
starter?
Opening day starter?
Shane Smith? Shane Smith got it.
Shane Smith, yeah.
The rotation's looking rough. I can't lie. We got, yeah, that's going to be rough. Newcomb's going to be starting for us.
I do think maybe it could be a little bit of a step up for the White Sox this year, but I don't think they're going to be around a 70-win team. I think it will be that lower 60s, maybe mid 60s. Couple interesting bats that I like, but unless these young guys just really put it together this year, I think it might be just another long season down in the South Side.
I mean, yeah, I guess. We'll see.
Next team we got now, though, Dwyer, is the Cincinnati Reds. Fresh off the news today that Hunter Green's expected to miss 14 to 16 weeks. They are sitting at 80.5 wins.
Like, if Hunter Green's there, dude, I'm like, oh, this is an easy over. Yeah. And then they did that, and you're like, oh, no. I mean, like, gosh, he was one of those arms you're like, man, when's it going to happen? I mean, still, it didn't happen. He didn't get the TJ yet, but you're like, Jesus, like, I mean, you're blowing 100 as a starter. It's just bound to happen.
Yeah.
Even still, though, man, you look at that rotation, it's still, I mean, Nick Lodolo, your Cy Young pick there. Monster.
Chase
Brady
Burns.
Singer was solid. Chase Burns. Rhett Louders looked very good in the spring. Good rotation, man. The bats were kind of a question mark last year. Ellie kind of he had his ups and downs.
Sal Stewart.
Sal Stewart looks like a beast. I can't lie, man. He looks pretty freaking good to me. And then
Your rookie of the year.
You bring in Suarez. I like that. I think it's a good signing for him. Fits that ballpark great, I think. It sucks. I talked about it last year about Terry Francona. I think good coaching helps. And even without Hunter Green, I think they hit this over.
I'm with you. I also think the Reds will hit this over this year. Not blow it out the water, but get 82, 83 wins. Get us that over. Because, yeah, I mean, I still like some arms of the rotation, like you said. Picked Nick Lodolo in the final pick of the Cy Young draft, part of our awards draft. And then, yeah, I mean, Sal Stewart, you're really high on him, and he did rake up last year. Looks good. Ellie, I'd assume he's better than what we saw last year out of him. Hopefully Matt McClain's better than what we saw last year because his rookie year was so good. And then I think, Noelvi Marte had a very good end of the season. I think they find him a spot. He could be a good offensive piece. Suarez in the Great American Small Park is going to give you at least 30 bombs. And I just think the lineup is good enough for the Reds. Then you still got some arms, even without Hunter Green for the first half of the season, that they'll be able to get around this, be around that 500 team, game or two better, get us that over at 80.5.
Like it.
Now, we got a team that's just so weird, year in, year out. Not the Milwaukee Brewers, but the Milwaukee Brewers of the American League. We got the Cleveland Guardians sitting at 79.5 wins for this season.
Man, it's gonna be a weird one, this AL Central, man. I mean, did they make any moves?
Not really, Ed, no.
I don't think I can name you a single move that they made this year. What did they finish last year? 82 wins? 83 wins?
They went over, I know that.
Yeah.
We both had their over at 82.5. They won the division at 88 and 74.
Wow. I mean, I mean, nothing's really changing, you know. I mean, they have some of
Yeah.
these young guys that are going to kind of be up. I mean, Chase DeLauder's going to be up. Some guys are kind of close on the brink. Juan Brito's another one. Um, I mean, Gavin Williams, I expect to have some regression. I mean, the dude, like we said, walked the house last year.
Yeah.
Um, Bybee was solid, but yeah, you just can't not take the over on them. You know, I mean, J Ram's still
Yeah.
there. You just have to. So yeah, give me their over.
Like I said it because I really do believe they are the Brewers of the American League in my eyes because it's not like they're going out making crazy moves. It actually seems like year in year out that they're not getting better, sometimes even getting worse as a roster, and they just find ways to win ball games. You got just some scrappy players. I mean, you do have, without a doubt, the best third baseman in baseball, and J Ram signed an extension. You know, he's going to be a lifelong guardian, and I mean, you got some interesting guys. I mean, we'll see. Foolish Baseball's high on Bo Naylor going into the year. We'll see if
Yeah.
maybe he learns how to hit because he's been atrocious in his career. And yeah, I mean, Chase DeLauder, Kyle Manzardo, maybe they can unlock some power for this lineup. Kwan's still a good hitter. It's just, even if they're not the sexiest or best looking team, you can't bet against Cleveland because what they do is what you need to do in baseball. They just find ways to win games no matter what. 79.5, lower than it was last year with basically the exact same roster. Yeah, wouldn't shock me if they were a 500 team or even a little better and are competing for this AL Central division.
Yeah.
Now we got my team, Dwyer. The worst team in baseball last year, the lowest win total going into this year as well. The Colorado Rockies sitting at 54.5 wins.
How many wins did they have last year?
Close to that. I mean, it was the worst season in French. 43.
43
They,
wins.
they barely beat the White Sox.
They had 43 wins.
Yeah, they were barely better than the White Sox 2 years ago.
Why is their thing up 10 games this year?
Well, last year their win total was at I think 58.5. So it was 58.5. So it actually went down 4 wins.
That seems still like a very high line for after four. I mean, the division's gotten better.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
Padres have gotten better. I mean, I guess the Padres didn't get better, but they didn't get that much worse.
No.
I mean, yeah, this is an easy under for me, man. I mean, this team. I mean, what's changed? Nothing. Nothing's at all has changed.
Hey.
You got Sugano from the Orioles.
We got
There you go.
Sugano. We got Michael Lorenzen.
Yeah, well, some good 5.4
know it.
ERAs. You know? Yeah.
Some guys who definitely aren't built to pitch in Coors at all.
Yeah, I'll let you talk about this one, but easy under for me.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on the under. We'll highlight a couple people just because. Hunter Goodman's a dog. 31 home runs out of a catcher last year. Love me some Hunter Goodman. Let's expect big things out of him again next year or this year. Charlie Condon has been raking in spring training, showing off that power. Hopefully see him in the bigs at some point this year. I expect Zeke Tovar to be better than what he was last year. But minus those 3 players that I just named, don't expect much from this team at all. The pitching's obviously, like every Rockies team, just absolutely horrendous, terrible. Still got Kyle Freeland, I guess, Antonio Sensatella. Herman Marquez is finally gone, though. He's a Padre now. But yeah, this team, it's terrible. They're going to be the worst team in baseball again. The only thing that gives me a little hope for the future is a new front office. Brought in Bill D. Podesta, the Jonah Hill's character from Moneyball.
Yeah.
So hopefully the front office starts getting a little better in the next couple years. They can start making some moves, but at least for now, they suck. They're terrible. And Dick Monfort does not care at all because people still love going to Coors Field. They make enough money that he's not going to shell out money to sign anyone, especially because your last signing in Chris Bryant is one of the worst players in baseball, already starting the year on the 60-day DL.
Right.
I hate
not
Chris
gonna play
Bryant.
It's not his fault though. That's not his fault. I mean, like,
That he never played, and when he did, he was terrible.
because he was hurt. He pretty much signed to hurt, dude. Like, I mean, it's just more on the Rockies signing him. Like, you know, I don't know.
Yes, you're right, but also screw
Screw
Chris
him.
Bryant. You were good with the
I mean,
Cubs. You were good with the Giants. And then you
yeah,
come here and you absolutely fall off a cliff to one of the worst players in baseball.
yeah, I can't argue there. I mean, that's. I mean, okay, if you were honestly, if you were to set a line for when they are above a 500 team, how many seasons would you set that over under at? Right now, we're to bet it right now.
But right now, they got some interesting young guys. Hopefully, actually, I didn't even mention. I do hope Dolander could be better this year because he started off so nicely. It's just he was so bad at Coors Field, like
So bad.
obviously, but he was so unbelievably bad at Coors. And
Yeah.
hopefully, he made some adjustments to that. But you got Holiday at some point, Condon at some point. Zach Veen might be better this year.
Big dog.
To become a 500 team, we're going into 2026, probably 2030, the next
That's
decade.
what I was gonna say. It's about 4 years.
Yeah,
That's a
probably
tough
not
line.
until probably not until the next decade.
Yeah, I think they're close. That's a good line. Great line.
Like maybe you get the young guys playing good ball and you get a little frisky team in 2029
Hmm.
that flirts with it, but most likely not.
Yeah, yeah.
We're in for just more hell here in Colorado. Gotta love the purple and black.
Hmm.
Now, Dwyer, we get to where the best pitcher in baseball resides, the Detroit Tigers. They are sitting at 85 and a half wins for this season.
They have 85, they had 86, right around there last year, right?
They were 80, 87 a game back of the Guardians because they had that terrible collapse in September where they blew like a 13 and a half game
Yeah.
lead.
I'm not gonna lie to the kid. I'm not as high on the Tigers this year. I know they went out and signed Framber. Great signing, but man, I mean their lineup is just it was kind of nothing's changed with this lineup. And it's kind of just I don't
Kevin
know.
McGonigal.
It fell out. McGonigal's nice, man, but I mean you're relying on a 20-year-old kid to like come up
Maybe
and
Max
like
Clark.
change everything. Yeah, that's why he got sent down. Um, I mean, yeah, I don't believe in this lineup fully. Like, I think, okay, I like Riley Green. He had a lot of bombs last year, struck out a lot.
He did.
Obviously, we love ourselves some Kerry Carpenter.
Yes, sir.
Borgelson strikes out a lot. They just Paez strikes. There's just a lot of strikeouts in this lineup.
There's a lot of strikeouts
A
on the
lot of
team.
strikeouts in this lineup, and I think Framber it helps. Um, I mean, I feel like this is it with Scooble, man. I think you're not going to get him back after next year. I highly doubt it. Um, yeah, this is a tough one. It says 85 and a half or 86 and a half.
85 and a half.
I'll say they hit it, but barely
You
over.
taking the over?
Yeah,
Hey, I thought we were going to disagree here the way you were talking.
yeah.
I'm on the Guardians, or not the Guardians, the Tigers over this year. I do think it is their division to lose going into the season. Scooble Fromber's a great 1-2 at the top of that rotation. And yeah, you're right. They strike out a lot on this team.
Too
Like
much.
they strike out a lot. Don't know why, but don't ask me why. I still like my boy Colt Keith. Still think he could be nice for this ball club. Get him at second base. Actually keep him there. Don't try to play him at first base for some reason. All-star Zach McKinstry. Anybody?
Trey Sweeney.
Trey Sweeney. Dylan Dingler actually had a really good year last
Yeah.
year behind the plate for him. And yeah, we love our left-handed hitting outfielders in Riley Green and Kerry Carpenter. That I do think they're going to be able to do enough. It's a weak division. They're, in my opinion, they are the favorites in this division. It's their division to lose. And if they do want to win the division, they're going to have to go over this 85 and a half. So yeah, give me the Tigers here on the over.
Give me odds here, Caden, that Scooble's trade at deadline.
Oh. I mean, they would have to be having a pretty bad season for that to happen. 9-1.
I was about to say like 10-1, 9-1. Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Interesting.
because
Okay.
like they would need to be out of it, and or be semi out of it and get an absolute bag, just an absolute haul from some team,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like the Dodgers,
Dodgers. So they can do.
and then you
Maybe the
have
Mets. Maybe the Mets.
or the Mets. But yeah, I
Interesting. Yeah, I just wanted to ask.
that is. I wish Scoob. I mean, I saw the reports obviously after a start against Great Britain that's like he's contemplating just staying, throwing
They should
another
have
game
just
for.
let him. It's
He
like
he should have. Whose
they said
decision was
yeah.
it? Did you see to send him home? Was it his
Probably,
or
probably no, definitely not his. It's
no,
definitely probably the
Scott
Tigers.
Boris?
Scott Boras for the Tigers. I bet you it's the Tigers, because why wouldn't you pitch like you're just gonna be pitching in meaning? Why you'd rather pitch in a meaningful game than a meaningless game? It's stupid, you know. Like
Or in a way, yeah,
you're
yeah.
just going back to pitch against guys in spring training. That's all you're doing. So it's like, yeah, or if not, you
I
just keep
guess
pitching the best against the best pitchers, players.
yeah, I guess the only thing is it's more low leverage, so it won't be as much strain and stuff. Won't be exerted as much this early into the season. But I don't know. I feel like he could have had Scooble help Team USA hoist the ship, but he did his part against Great Britain.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Actually, didn't even mention it with the Red Sox. Nate Eaton mashes lefties, baby.
Who?
Nate Eaton's the new Rob
Oh.
Refsnyder.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Lead off bomb off Tarek Scooble. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, Dwyer, we got the Houston Astros in the AL West, where their win total is sitting at 86.5 wins.
What'd they finish last year? Low eights.
Let's see. It was like mid eights, right around their win total. Like their win total last year was at 87.5. They finished at 87.
And that was after a bad year, dude. I mean, yeah, you lose Framber, but I mean, if Jordan's healthy going into the year, which is what you need.
Please.
If he's fully healthy, watch out. And then I love their sign. They got that Maya guy from Japan. I thought that was great.
Tatsuya Imai.
That was an awesome sign. They needed something cheap. I think Aaron Getty coming back. He's an interesting guy to see how he is starting wise. Cam Smith's second year. Jeremy Pena, he was like actually really good last year. I feel like people kind of forget about it. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. I mean, obviously, like I think Altuve, they're trying to figure out what they're going to do with who's playing third for them this year. Oh, Correa, or they're one of them.
Oh yeah, Correa. Yeah.
So,
No, it'll be Correa.
yeah, so Correa.
Just put Altuve at second where he belongs.
But then what do you do with Paredes?
Oh, you got to
That's the problem. Because it's
throw him in left.
yeah,
It's either him or your Don out there in left.
Yeah. Obviously, Hader's still been awesome. Yeah, Caden. I mean, I took the under on the A's because I'm gonna be taking the over on the Astros. You just don't count out the Astros until they're out.
Yeah, this one's so weird and hard for me because I mean we haven't got to the Rangers yet, but I have no idea what. We were so high on the Rangers last year and they disappointed us so much. I don't know where I'm going with them. The Mariners are good. I have the A's over. The Angels suck. But like you said some good thing. Like I think Amai is a good signing. Hunter Brown's coming off an incredible year.
Forgot about him.
And then you got some good bat. Like Altuve's not as amazing of a bat anymore. He's still a good bat. Correa can hit when he's healthy. Pena was great. It was now I'm drawing a blank. Name of their catcher who rakes.
Oh, Diaz.
Yeah, I heard you. Down year last year.
Bad year.
But what we've seen in previous seasons was that he can be a 115, 120 OPS plus type of guy. It's so weird. You know, I don't think I can do it. I'm taking the Astros under this year at the 86.5.
Dude, we are disagreeing a ton.
Like they might go over by a game or two, and I'll be kicking myself for it. But also, they might be 85 wins, 84 wins, and make me feel a little bit better. They're right there around that. They're either the second or third best team in this division. I just really don't know. If Amai's great, it really helps them a lot, and they can definitely clear this. Yeah, no, I'm sticking with the under. I'm gonna stick with it. It's definitely, I think, the hardest one we've had so far, in my opinion. The Astros, because like you said, you just can't count them out really until they're out, as you say.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna count them out this year, and we'll see what happens out in Houston.
All right.
Now we're going back to the AL Central with the Kansas City Royals, who win total is sitting at 82.5 for this season.
Oh, that's even higher than last year. They sucked last year.
Last year it was 83 and a
It was
half.
83. Okay. And that's without Cole Reagan's most of the year. Because of what they
Yeah.
finished 70 or no, they finished 82, right? They were a game under or 83
They
exactly.
finished 82 and 80.
Yeah. I mean, okay. So Pascal had a good year. Witt had a good year. Didn't they bring in a bat or no? I mean, Caglianone's going to be the interesting one. He's the definite
Yeah.
like X factor wild card. I mean, if he could hit, and he has 40 bomb potential.
Can Mike Hell replicate what he did
For
last
sure,
year?
he looked really good. That lineup was good. It was the pitching that was kind of interesting.
Yep.
And dude, if they're fully healthy, I think they can win this division. I really do. Um, I know, obviously, I talk crap about the Tigers. But I mean, Chris Bubik was lights out last year. He's healthy
Yep.
going into the year. Cole Reagans is a legitimate top 10 pitcher in baseball
Yes.
as a healthy player. Um, I mean, you got Michael Wacha's solid. You got Lugo's solid stuff, right? They still have
That
Lugo.
logo's just solid, yeah.
He's always been solid. I think there's another pitcher I'm missing too. Noah Cameron was solid, really good last
Oh,
year as a
Cameron was a
rookie.
good, yeah.
They have an interesting bullpen. Like, yeah,
Bringing in
I'm
Matt
taking-
Strom, I think, was a good piece.
Yeah, I don't even think Witt had a good year last year for his standards. He only like an 860 OPS. Like, yeah, give me their over, man. Give me their over.
I'm with you. I'm also on the Royals over here. I know I took, like, we kind of took the Guardians over out of spite. I do think, realistically, unless the Guardians just do their voodoo magic normal stuff, they're the third team in the division, and it's the Tigers and Royals competing for the AL Central crown. Because, like you said, with a healthy rotation, I mean, that's Bubik, however you say it, Cole Reagans, like those are two very good arms. Obviously, Reagans is a level above anyone else in that rotation. He's a bona fide ace. Moving the fences in, maybe get a little more power out of this lineup that lacked it. Salvi still hits, even though he doesn't play defense or anything else. He can just swing it a little bit now. Still has power. I think Cags will be better than what we saw in his little rookie sample size last year. I like Mike Kell. Bobby Witt's awesome. Looking good in the WBC, too. Pasquale should have another good year, another 30 home run season. I do think the Royals will go over this 82 and a half. Be up there competing with the Tigers for that AL Central crown. Now we go to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, where their over-under for the 2026 season is sitting at 70 and a half wins.
And they were that's lower than last year, correct?
Last year was 71 and a half, and they finished at 72.
Oh man. I mean, all right. So they brought in Grayson Rodriguez, are correct?
Yep. Traded away Taylor. Yeah, there's a Taylor Ward. Actually, that's another thing. I did kind of forget about the Orioles, which is good for your over argument. Taylor Ward just hits bombs.
He hits
It's another
bombs.
just power hitter for that lineup.
Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot they lost him. Yeah. Yeah, kid. I feel like you're saying, like, can the White Sox be a 70-win team? And I look at like the Angels team even last year. I'm like, they could be the Angels. Like they could get the 70 wins. That's not crazy. And I'm like, how are the Angels even a 70-win team? It's like, gosh, this is just a bad team. I mean, I like Zach Neto, obviously. Mike Trout's him.
Yep.
But man, after that, I mean, it's slim pickings, man.
Joe Adele?
Can't do it
37
again,
or whatever home runs last year?
Yeah, just garbage time bombs. I mean,
Yeah.
pitching still sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Joyce is, I think he'll be back eventually. It's like, who's gonna close? He's gonna close a game and never winning.
Yeah.
I'm be taking their under, man. I think they're gonna get beat up on.
Yeah, I'm taking their under, too. It's a bad team. It's a bad team. Love me some Zach Neto. He's amazing. Trout, well, obviously everyone loves Trout. He said he wants to play center field again. We'll see if they let him do it.
He better.
If he does, maybe we see a better offensive season out of him than last year. But yeah, they have zero pitching. What is Yusei Kikuchi, their opening day starter?
Probably.
Like he's a whatever pitcher. He's a good. You love him as a 3 or a 4 in your rotation. not your opening day guy because they just don't have arms. Their lineup's bad besides really Neto and the possibility of Trout and possibly Joe Adell Power. Maybe Nolan Shanuel
Yeah.
does okay. But like it's a terrible team. They are the one thing going for them. Only team in MLB history to not have a 100-loss season.
Really? They really?
Yeah.
They could, dude. Okay, you want to... I forgot to say this. Sorry to interrupt you here.
All good.
But the reason why the Angels are where they are, they had the number 2 overall pick, right? We go get Bremer. Like, he's like the number 20-something ranked prospect. I mean, you could have had Caden Anderson, dude. And they're cheaping out so they could sign other guys later in the draft so you could, like, spread out, like, stupid,
Yeah.
man. Go get the best player available. Caden Anderson looks like a monster.
He's gonna be so good in that Mariners rotation.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, that was your chance. That was your chance to go get a legit stud. Okay, maybe Bremer is good. Maybe. I'm not saying he can't be, but, like, that was so stupid, I thought.
Okay, I know we're not on the Mariners right now, but do you think we see Cade in the rotation at some point this year?
Not this year, no.
Not this year?
No. The rotation's too good. He's gonna have to be so good, and they're gonna have to be really injured, I think.
Okay. Which, I mean, they have been.
Oh, yeah, this. Yes.
Now, though, we'll go to the best team in Major League Baseball, your back-to-back World Series champs. The Los Angeles Dodgers are sitting at 102.5 wins going into this season.
That's a lot. And they were 95 last year?
They were their over-under last year was 103.5, and then they won 93 games.
Yeah. I mean, that's a high line. In today's game, that's hard to do, you know. And I get this team got even better, but, like, again, they're trying to win championships. They don't care about winning the regular season, even though they'll win it too. They're like, well, why are we going to try and, like, go crazy? They don't have to do that. I feel like this is kind of an easy under to take here. So, yeah, they're awesome.
Hey, no, I'm with you. I'm on the under. They very well could come out win 110, 12 games, and it wouldn't surprise nobody. But also, they're not trying to do that, like you said. They care more about what happens come October. They want their pitchers to be healthy for the playoffs. They don't care if they're healthy for the regular season. You want Snell, Yoshi, Shohei, Glasnow, Sheehan, maybe, like, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you want those guys healthy for October. You don't care. I mean, you already expect Glasnow and Snell to miss at least a month during the season.
Okay.
You're probably not going to throw Shohei more than, assuming he's healthy all year, you probably don't want to throw him more than like 130, 140 innings to make sure he's fine. Yoshi's really the only one. And, yeah, I think you still love everyone in that rotation. I love their entire lineup. They're, without a doubt, the best team in baseball on paper and have shown it the last 2 years. It shows, they don't care about the regular season, like you said. What they care about is what starts in October, and they want to be healthy and ready for that. Yeah, so what if we have to have, I don't know, maybe they try out Bobby Miller again this year at some point with all the injuries.
Yeah.
They're just going to have arms going out there, and it'll make them lose some games. Who cares? They don't care about that. But, yeah, under 102.5 for the Dodgers. Now we'll go to your boys, your fish, the Miami Marlins, sitting at 72.5 wins this season, Dwyer, after winning 79 last year.
I mean, Caden, this is a better team. This is a team, dude. They're going to win the division now. I do love what they're doing. Okay. Edward Cabrera, he's a good pitcher, man. It's sad to see him go, and I think he's going to be awesome. But, man, Robbie
Owen
Snelling.
Casey's look good in the WBC.
He's looked good. I'm not a huge Owen Casey guy, but that's a good bat. They needed a bat. They need a bat, and that's exactly that's the one thing that they struggle with is developing hitters.
I do like him more than Matt Shaw, though, but...
You do? Yeah. Hater over here. No, yeah. What they do pitching-wise is awesome. I think like you said, Robbie Snelling's going to be up. Looks awesome.
Your boy Yuri Perez,
Yuri's
last pick
back.
of the Cy Young draft.
Looking awesome. You already know. Sandy's, he's healthy. I'm assuming he could have a big
Yeah,
prospect here.
we'll see if he's any good this year.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, yeah, like junk, but
I'm
it
pretty
just
sure Pete Fairbanks is their closer now.
yeah,
Like they
'cause,
got a
they lost
legit
what's his name?
veteran closer.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just the bats. I mean, it'd be interesting to see if Stowers can repeat. I mean, yeah, Xavier Edwards,
Griffin Conine breakout.
yeah,
Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez, like these Connor Norton, man, they just have guys,
Connor
man.
Norton.
They have they have ball players on that team over there.
They got ball.
Yeah,
They got a lot of
So,
Orioles prospects.
yeah, I think they could end up beating up on some teams like the Braves. You know what I mean? I could see that happening. So give me their over there.
Dwyer, I actually expected the Marlins to be around like 76, 75 and a half as their win total and to make it be a little more of a conversation. But 72 and a half, yeah, I think they'll have less than 90 losses this year. I think they could be around where they were last year, 75-plus win team. They got very interesting guys in this lineup. You got Yuri Perez, Sandy, like you said. Robbie Snelling's been looking incredible. We'll see him in the majors hopefully earlier
Thomas
rather
White
than
too.
later.
I forgot about him. Awesome too.
Thomas White, that is
Right.
very true. Thomas White's a dog. Two good lefties right there. It's just, I do think the Marlins, maybe I'm not as high as maybe you are about them, but I still like the Fish. I do think they are going to be better than a 72-win ball club and be able to hit that over. Now, Dwyer, we get to the Guardians of the NL.
Oh God, I don't want to talk about it.
It's the Milwaukee Brewers. I was smart to take their over and say they were going to win the division last year. Didn't think they'd have the best record in baseball, but this year the Milwaukee Brewers are sitting at 84 and a half wins.
God, that's a tough line, man. I mean, it's stressful. This is stressful, Caden. It really is. I mean, all right. Lineup wise, you'd imagine Jackson Curio's better. I know he's 2020 last year, but it was kind of a rough 2020.
Yeah.
Yelich raked when he was there. You lose Durbin.
So got William
their
Contreras.
infield is awful. Like they can play some.
Bryce
decent.
Terang.
Bryce Terang had a good year. It'd be interesting to see
Bryce
if
Terang
they
can hit it.
with the bat.
I think he can hit it.
You think? Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you got.
I do like me some
Vaughn,
Terang.
Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, who knows about Vaughn?
Yeah. The pitching, man, losing Peralta. I know that they do a lab.
Pitching lab.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Pitching lab in Milwaukee.
I'm taking the under, Caden. I don't care. I know they had the best record last year. I just. It hurts me to say it. This is the one that I'm gonna go to bed tonight. Why are you taking their under, Ev? But I am. I'm gonna be taking their under because why not? It's just I think that they're just you lose your best pitcher, man. It sucks.
It does. I don't know really why you trade away Freddie Peralta, but that's
For
just a
nothing.
Brewers thing to do.
Yeah. Well, they get.
I mean, maybe not. Jet Williams,
Oh.
Brandon Sprout.
Okay, Sprout.
Or not yet.
Interesting. Jet Williams is basically a smaller Caleb Durbin. It's
He is. He is. But yeah, I mean, I like Sprout. I do. I like if you can maybe you can get a healthy Brandon Woodruff. Sure as hell ain't drafting my fantasy team this year though.
No.
What I deal with last year. But you got Woodruff. You got people really like Logan Henderson going into this season. You got Jacob Mizorowski, Pat Murphy. I think is a great manager for this team. I think William Contreras and Churio are going to bounce back years. And even though I don't think they're the best team by any means in baseball, just like the Guardians, they win games. They find ways to win. They have that depth, that kind of just winning culture. They pull arms out the wazoo that end up just being good. Abner Uribe's nasty in the bullpen. Yeah, I'm taking the Brewers over. Who knows? I might even pick them to win the division again. We'll see about that. But the Brewers, they're going to win more than 84 and a half games. They just will not be an under 500 team. I just don't think it's possible for this organization right now to be an under 500 team.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. I will say, with their farm system, give him one more year, man. Once Made's he's probably a year away. Some of these other
still
guys
so
too.
young, yeah.
Oh God, they're gonna be so good.
Dude, he could be like Mane could be like a Jackson Churio being like a 20-year-old rookie.
Yeah, 100% was he 18 right now. I don't think he sees it this year.
Maybe no. That's what I'm saying.
I'd
Like
give it
Churio was 20 his rookie or whatever.
yeah.
Now
So
he's
like
just 22
19,
or
20.
whatever.
Yeah, you're right. I think
Yeah.
it's you're not wrong there. I mean, yeah, they find hitters that Fisher kid that they drafted looks like a stud. Um, yeah, they're a good team, good organization.
Now though, we'll get to the team I was the most wrong on last year. It was my pick to win the AL Central and their over on wins. The Minnesota
Oh
Twinnies.
yeah, God.
A complete dumpster fire of a team, sold off everyone except Joe Ryan and Byron Buxton. They are sitting at 72 and a half wins for this season.
Caden, there's zero chance they have. I mean, I just don't see them not being last place in this division, dude. I really do.
It's going to be close with, I mean, I know I took the White Sox under at whatever it was. I agree, though. It's going to be close between those two teams.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this is without Pablo Lopez too. Like
The entire
Joe
year,
Ryan
yeah.
will be gone. There's no way Joe Ryan will
You
be
would
there.
assume so.
Byron Buxton's just like pulling a Mike Trout. He's like, screw it.
Uh-huh.
I'm here. I don't want to leave. I mean, maybe he even convinces, like, screw it. Maybe I gotta go. I mean, like honestly, yeah. What you mean? You got him. You got Royce Lewis. You got Ryan Jeffers.
Keishel.
Luke Keishel. You're right.
Luke
Looked nice
Keishel.
last year. He looked nice. But man, it really falls off hard. And I mean, yeah, like we said, the pitch.
The Minnesota Moose, Matt Wallner.
Yeah, he K's a lot.
If you
Power.
if anyone ever wants to just be so confused, look at Matt Wallner's baseball reference. Like it's the most weird. Like I'm gonna pull it up now while you keep talking, Dwyer, because it's so weird. Because he never plays. He's always hurt, but he puts up numbers. Now talk about how bad their pitching is.
I mean, yeah, I don't know who's gonna start. I mean, between Zebby Matthews, Mick Abels look good. I think he's gonna come out of the camp.
I like Mick Abel.
I like that sign. I thought they had a very good deadline. It's just, but they're breaking down the team because they were like, listen, we aren't good enough. It's clear. That's what they did last off. I mean, that's why they traded Duran. And I thought overall they brought in a lot of really good prospects. But they want to lose. That's their goal. They're going to try and lose games, and I just don't think they're going to try and. There's no way. Maybe they get close to that number, but no way they go over it.
You know, I'm with you 100% on the under. This is a very terrible team. Love Buck Daddy. Think Keishel could have a good year. Love me some Joe Ryan. If you guys saw our short a couple weeks ago, Dwyer's not too high on Joe Ryan like me, but I'm a big Joe Ryan guy over here. But yeah, speaking of Matt Wallner, he's been in the league since 2022. But last year was his career high in games at 104.
Wow.
So he's only played 273 games in his career. In those games, though, 51 bombs, 829 OPS, 127 OPS plus.
Wow.
When he's on the field, he rakes, strikes out, but he just mashes baseballs. Maybe he can be healthy this year, play 130 games, have a fun, 30 home run season for a terrible ball club, but Minnesota Moose, such a weird player. This Twins team sucks. I think you basically covered it all. They're going under the 72 and a half wins.
Only way they go over is if Royce Lewis is healthy the whole year. He has a 700 plate appearance.
And doesn't look like he did last year.
Yeah.
Now, Dwyer, let's get to our New York ball clubs. Starting with the New York Mets. After a very disappointing season last year, they are sitting at 90 and a half wins.
Ooh-wee. Can you tell me though, Caden, what is the Phillies over under? Can you just tell me so I could compare?
The Phillies are at 89 and a half.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Yeah. So, Mets last year, man, pitching, right? That was their big thing. I mean, the lineup looked solid. They looked great. I mean, Nolan McLean came in second half, looked awesome. Sengo, weird year last year, but Velo and
Very
everything looks
weird
good in
year.
the spring. Who they bring in? They brought in all bats. They
Fastball
brought in-
Freddy.
Who? Oh, they brought in
Fast-
Freddie. That's who it was. Yes. Yeah.
That's their opening day starter, Fastball
yeah, I mean-
Freddy.
Yeah. I mean, they needed that so bad. You know what I mean? I feel like that was such a great pickup, especially for the cost. Obviously, you lose Edwin Diaz. Yeah, they lost him to the Dodgers,
Yep.
right? Yeah,
And then
and then
traded out for Devin Williams.
yeah, I like their offseason, man. I did. I thought it sucks losing Alonso, but I thought they brought in Polanco, and then who they brought in?
Bo
Oh,
Bichette
Bo Bichette. Yeah,
for
I thought that was
40 a year.
that's a lot of it was a lot of money, but money aspect aside, I like it for the lineup.
Yeah.
And that Binge kid looked pretty good. He should be getting the starts. Beatty looked actually kind of solid in the regular season last year.
Yeah.
It's a good ball club, man. It really is.
Can Luis Robert remember how to hit a baseball?
I thought that was another great pickup too. I mean, you didn't really give up that much to go get him. The
No.
ceiling is like one of the best center fielders in baseball if you can get there.
Hmm.
He's always hurt. I wouldn't count on it. He's a bum. But anyways, he is. But yeah, bro. I love this team, man. I think they're gonna win. I think they
So you're
might win
going
the
over?
division, Caden. Yeah, I'm going over.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm taking the over as well in the Mets. The one guy you didn't even mention led the NL in stolen bases last year. Probably the fourth best player in baseball, modern day Ted Williams. You still got Juan Soto in this lineup.
Stealing
And
bases.
Francisco Lindor. Like, I know Lindor's got the hamate thing like Corbin Carroll. Should be fine. Hopefully not miss too much time. Even so, love Lindor. Probably the second best shortstop in baseball behind Bobby Witt. Soto, in my eyes, the fourth best player in baseball behind the two obviouses and then Bobby Witt as well. That
3 hours.
just the three obvious. Yeah, those are the three obvious best top guys. So yeah, I mean, you got that. I think it's a great lineup. I already thought that last year too, and we said last year maybe that lineup could help just carry the bad pitching to the playoffs. It didn't work, especially because the lineup went off to a really slow start to the season. That I think they made the big, much needed improvements, bringing in Freddie Peralta to be the ace of this staff, who's a really, really good pitcher. Nolan McLean, my first pick in the Rookie of the Year part of our draft. I think he's in for a really good year. You got some other guys. Devin Williams, I think, will have a bounce back year. I know he was a little wishy washy with the Yankees last year. I still think he's nasty. He could be a very good closer for this team. So, yeah, I'm with you. Mets over. I do think they will be right there towards the top of the division with them and the Phillies. You know what? Do we just do the Phillies
Yeah,
now?
might as well, right?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, might as well just do the Phillies now, because they are right. We'll do the Yankees after, but the Phillies are just right after.
Okay.
So the Philadelphia Phillies, the rivals in the NL East with the New York Mets, the Phillies are sitting at 89.5 wins, one less than the Mets.
Did they bring somebody in?
I don't think so. It was a lot
Yeah.
of just re-signing basically the exact same team.
Yeah, they just lost Ranger. Duran, the thing was bullpen last year, and Duran got hurt unfortunately after they traded for him. But he's gonna be healthy this year too. He's so good. I know
He's so
gonna be
good.
so good.
He's so good.
You're gonna be getting who's that guy that got busted for PEDs last year too? Um, that dude, Alvarado, Jose Alvarado.
Oh yeah, Jose Alvarado.
Yes.
Yep.
He'll be
That's
getting
right.
back too. And dude, yeah, I mean, look at this rotation. You're losing Ranger, but man, Wheeler, he's gonna take some time getting back. I don't think he's gonna be ready
Yep.
for opening day, but once you have Wheeler, Lozardo, and Sanchez, you're like, that's a great three right there. Great.
Maybe an
three.
Aaron Nola bounce back.
Aaron Nola too, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like Aaron Nola, he's in such a great spot because it's like it's an even year. Whenever it's an even year, he's a beast. But it's like
That is true.
if he isn't good, it doesn't kill him. But if he's awesome, it just helps him. And then, I mean, Andrew Painter, man.
baby.
Andrew Painter.
Finally,
This could be the year.
finally.
This is it, man. I mean, rotation looks great. I mean, you come back, you re-sign Schwarber. I mean, he's gonna hit bombs again. Low-key
George
underrated.
Schwarber.
He's low-key underrated. I picked him
Yeah.
as an MVP candidate because I like him. I like that Aiden Miller kid too. It sounds like he's gonna probably play some third base. I think this is finally the year Bohm leaves.
Good. Trade Bohm.
Yeah.
He's not that good.
Yeah.
Or bench Bryson Stott. He's also not that good.
Is
He plays
290
good
win
defense.
teams? Is 290 win teams? I mean, did they both go 90? No, he didn't go 90. Crazy.
The Phillies went last year. The Mets did not.
I gotta take the over here, kid. I know I'm going 290 win teams, but I don't care, man. I love them.
Hey, Dwyer, I'm going 290 win teams as well. I do think these two teams will be going back and forth. with them and the Mets for the division all year long. Bryce Harper, big bounce back year. Kyle Schwarber rakes.
Superstar.
Trey Turner's just still so amazing. Love me some Trey. Justin Crawford, I think, could be interesting for this team. Be a good bottom of the lineup speedster, get on base for this team. Aiden Miller, I like, just like you. I think not Andrew Miller. Combine Aiden Miller and Andrew Painter there. I think Andrew Painter could just be that electric piece that this rotation needs to really set it over the top. You already got your Christopher Sanchez, Jesus Luzardo, who just got paid. And then, hopefully Zach Wheeler comes back healthy and can do some Zach Wheeler things. That just makes it even better for this team. Yeah, Phillies, Mets, I think we get 2 90-win teams here in the NL East. Yeah, give me those Phillies over on the 89.5. And now we'll go back to the other New York team in the Yankees, who have the exact same win total as the New York Mets, sitting at 90.5 as well.
Yeah, back to this Eastern Coast. They play some ball out there. I like the Yankees this year, Cade. I took their under last year.
Yes, you did.
And
I did not. A part of my 5-0 AL East.
Yes, sir. I'm going to be taking
keep saying that, even though you beat me by 5 games, 5 teams or whatever last year.
This is your division. You own it, man. I mean, Aaron Judge is still here. They didn't lose anybody, right? That I'm thinking of outside of Williams.
Devin Williams,
I guess,
yeah. But you got David Bednar.
You got Bednar. You got the Camino Duvall.
Jake Bird.
Jake Bird, baby. He sucked. He was bad. And he got traded. That was a good sell high. But the thing is, you're getting Garrett Cole back, man. I mean, that's nice. And, dude, I mean, you got him and Schlittler. Something like that, right? Hams. Schlittler.
Schlittler.
Yeah.
Carlos Rodon.
Rodon was a beast last year. We're missing somebody else, too.
Yeah. Cole, Rodon, Schlittler.
Schmidt was good, but he's got TJ.
Clark Schmidt.
Who are we missing?
Not Luis
Freed. We're idiots.
Oh, yeah.
Max Fried.
Yeah. The MLB leader in wins last year. One of my favorite pitchers in the league.
Beast.
One of the most underrated pitchers in the league.
Yeah.
Max Fried.
Beast. This team's still really, really good. And I would probably pick them to win the division, most likely.
I think I would, too. I mean, yeah. Rotation, nasty. Bullpen, God armed. Maybe we see Lagrange. That might be how you say. I don't know exactly how to say his name, but he looks filthy. Call him up at some point this year if he's ready, throwing 103.
Yeah.
Lagrange, and then Ben Rice raked last year. See some more out of him. Jazz Chisholm is a perfect fit in Yankee Stadium. Same with Cody Bellinger. Trent Grisham hit 30 bombs last year just out of nowhere. I think Ryan McMahon will be better offensively than he was after the trade last year, because he already is one of the best defensive third basemen you got in the league. And, I mean, especially with the short porch, he could give you about a league average bag, give you 20 bombs at the bottom of that lineup while playing Gold Glove defense. I think it's great. Their only real hole is Anthony Volpe.
Because of his position.
maybe let Jose Caballero play over him, but yeah. I think this Yankees team is very good. I do think they will go over this 90.5, be one of the better teams we do have in baseball this season. Now comes a very interesting one, Dwyer. A lot of good offseason moves. They have what looks like could be a great rotation. The Pittsburgh Pirates. They are sitting at 78.5 wins over under.
It's a lot, Caden. It is a lot.
It's more than I was hoping it would be at.
You know, I said the under for the Brewers for the Pirates. I really did. Because, this rotation looks good, man. I mean, you look about, I know Bubba had some rough outings, but his last one was really good in spring.
This podcast still loves Bubba Chandler.
We love Bubba
Go back
Chandler.
to the last year. We love Bubba Chandler here.
We love him in our hearts. Great player. Paul Skeens, best pitcher in baseball, pretty much. I mean, you're going to be getting Jared Jones back probably second half of the year.
Yeah.
Who's that other pitcher? He's actually kind of solid. He kind of looks like Logan Webb. Brad Keller, not Brad Keller. Who am I
Mitch
thinking
Keller,
of?
yeah.
Mitch Keller. Yeah.
You saw Mitch Keller there.
Yeah, solid. I mean, like Harrington's interesting. He was a top 100 guy. They have a lot of good, I mean, solid players. But the bats, like, what are we gonna do?
Made some improvements.
Made some improvements. Um,
Brandon Lau,
yes, when he's healthy, he's
Marcelo
good.
Zuna,
Ozuna was a good pickup. Ryan O'Hearn was a good pickup. I know
Ryan
that was
O'Hearn.
a
That's
good
right.
one. Overall, and then yeah, it's going to be interesting with Griffin. I don't know if he's going to start the year at the big league club or not.
Let him
Even
start.
if he will be he'll be up
Let
very
him
soon. If not.
start.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna rely for them to get to there. He's going to have to be a beast. I think he's going to have to be pretty good. Brian Reynolds is still a good baseball player. Like, yeah,
Yes, sir.
they're starting to shape up, man. I really do. I think they really want to go out and try and win. And I think that they will. I think they can. I don't think they get much higher than what their 78 is. It's a high number, but I think they could be a 500 club.
Hey, quick question before I get my side.
Mm.
How did Brian Reynolds? Let's see if you know. How did Brian Reynolds become a Pirate?
Was this some kind of Rockies trade?
It was not a Rockies trade. It was the Giants. He was a Giants prospect.
It was a part of a
What
big
trades? At the time, I mean, yeah, kind of.
deal. So a Pirates Giants trade. He's been with the team.
When Brian Reynolds was still a prospect.
He's 30 years old right now, about 30, 31. So this was probably a good bit ago. Was he? He wasn't a part of like a Chris Archer trade, was he? Because I swear I still see those.
You
You know what I'm talking about?
Chris Archer.
It's like, oh, Chris Archer trade still keeps on giving. It's like, oh, like all these guys are like,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
No, who is it?
He was the Kutch trades. When Andrew McCutchen finally left Pittsburgh and went to San Francisco, he was
Interesting.
the piece the Pirates got back for that. Yeah.
Interesting.
You know, I love Brian Reynolds. I think Brandon Lau absolutely rakes when he's healthy. O'Hearn
Yeah.
hits well. This team, though, they are going to be the worst defensive team in baseball this year.
Yeah.
O'Neal Cruz doesn't know how to play defense no matter where you put him. Brian Reynolds isn't a great defender. Brandon Lau sucks defensively. Ryan O'Hearn isn't great defensively. Your only good defender and keep Ryan Hayes, you traded away. Maybe Connor Griffin could be good defensively. Who knows? Nick Gonzalez isn't that special with the glove. You don't. Joey Bart's your catcher? Henry Davis. Those guys are nothing good. Like, this team's going to be so bad defensively. I feel bad for Paul Skeens and the rest of that pitching staff.
Yeah.
And, hey, I like that they're making moves. You have to when you have such a extraordinary talent like Paul Skeens. You need to make more moves. Connor Griffin should be on the opening day roster. See what he can do for this team. But I'm going to be taking their under. Just, I think a little too many questions with this lineup still, even though I do like the moves they made this offseason to make it better. I still think it's not a great offensive team. The rotation's obviously, I think, wonderful. We'll see the bullpen. Now I'm drawing. Who was their closer last year after Bednar got traded?
Dennis
Dennis
Santana.
Santana. He had a really good year last year. We'll see if he can repeat that. I don't know.
Gregory Soto's a good little sign.
Minnesota. The only thing I'm confident in for this Pirates team is the rotation. Other than that, it's too many question marks for me to think they'll be around a 500 team. So I will be taking the Pirates under here at 78.5. Next thing we got is the San Diego Padres sitting at 83.5 wins this season.
That seems low, man. That does seem low for this Padres team. How many wins did they have last year? Like 87?
Last year, I think they were like 87, 80, 90.
90? Yeah,
They were a 90
dude,
win
like,
team last year.
All right, you lose Dylan Cease. That sucks. You know, bummer. But outside of
It's
that,
not like Cease. I'm gonna just say it's not like Cease was that good. Like, he's a good
Yeah.
pitcher, but he's not like a big needle mover like I think some people think he is.
yeah. That's
He was a
for sure.
4 ERA last year
Yeah, he wasn't great. Strikeouts guy. It's just
and walks guy.
yeah, and walks guys. I mean, yeah, you still have Mason Miller. You have the team that you built. at the deadline.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Yeah. Obviously, it was Suarez to the Braves, which I didn't.
Yeah.
I hated that move for the Braves. I thought it was stupid.
He's a good enough closer, I think. Better than whatever Rysel was from last year, even though they also
But
brought
like you
back
sign an
Rysel.
old closer when you're freaking your starters are that bad. I just didn't get it.
Hey, at the time of the signing, Schwellenbach and Waldrop
True.
weren't supposed to be
That's
dead
true.
for
That
the
is
first
true.
half of the season.
Yeah, you're right. That's not their fault. Um, no, yeah, Solana's good. Man, he's not that old. Tatis, man, this could be the year Tatis really turns into that
We
MVP.
say that every year.
I know, but like, man,
Hey,
WBC,
but
he's
I
looking
agree
good,
with you.
man. You know,
I
could be a
agree.
40-40 year, could be. He has the potential to do it, but yeah, I didn't think over this line, man.
I agree. You didn't even mention. I like Jackson Merrill. I think he'll go
Yeah.
back to what we saw his rookie season. Freddie Fermin actually was a good pickup for them at the
Mm.
deadline. Like he's just kind of solved. Like it's such a like he's not no, by no means a great catcher. He was a lot better than anything they had. He was good enough, got on base enough for them. Yeah, you still got Michael King, Nick Pivetta in that rotation. Like you still got some arms there. You still got a good lineup that yeah, I do think 83.5 is too low. I think they're the second best team in the NL West. And they're gonna be the team that's behind the Dodgers come season's end in the standings.
Yeah. Stuck in
Now do I
two.
yeah, stuck in two. Now we got the team that was so close to making the World Series, the Seattle Mariners. They are sitting at 89.5 wins. And we
Oh,
were both under last year.
how many did they
And
finish
they
with
proved
last
us
year?
wrong. See, we had them under 84.5. I think they finished right at 90. Yeah, they 90 and 72.
I don't think they get there this year, Caden. I don't. Um, yeah, I just think that the division's better. You know, I get obviously the Angels aren't better, but they're not that much worse. Um, I don't. I think that A's team's a better team. Like they're gonna be right around where they were last year. I think. I just think they're gonna be a little under. I think the Astros are gonna be better. I think the Rangers are gonna be better. You know, I just they relied a lot on Cal Raleigh being that dude, which I think he's going to be that dude again. But like to the same extent, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do that. Um, I like them bringing back. I think they're gonna be probably yeah, they're definitely favorites to win the division, but I don't think they're gonna.
Yep.
That just seems like a high line. 90's a lot.
Yeah, it is close because in my eyes, you got two top probably 15 pitchers in the league in Logan Gilbert and Brian Wu. You got one of the better closers in the league in
Kirby,
Andres Munoz. George Kirby's a great too. I don't.
don't
I
disrespect.
I love
Top
George
20.
Kirby. I love George Kirby. Okay, how about this? They have three top 20
There you
pitchers
go.
in the league instead of
Good
saying
job.
two top 15.
Great job. Great job.
And then you got some possibilities in the bag. I mean, you still have Luis Castillo too, who's
They
a good
traded him.
pitcher. What?
Didn't they trade him to Boston?
No.
No, I keep talking.
What? Wait.
Pretty
Okay,
sure
I'll
he got
just
pretty sure he got traded.
you look something up. J Rod's great. I mean, obviously he's amazing. I think losing Jorge Polanco does kind of suck for this lineup, but did they trade Luis Castillo or is he still on the team?
I don't know yet.
I think bringing back Josh Naylor was great for this lineup too, because he was really amazing for them once he got over at the deadline. I mean, was just stealing bases out of nowhere, which is crazy because he has zero speed at all. He has like 19 stolen bases, I think, or whatever, in his about 70 games for the Mariners. It is close. You're right, Dwyer, because I do think they will be between. Thank you. I'm
I
like,
swear he was.
could've sworn-
I swear he got traded to the Boston Red Sox. Why is that tripping me?
dude. That would have made the Red Sox rotation even nastier if you threw Luis Castillo in there.
I swear he got moved. That's so weird. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Dude, you threw me off so hard there. I'm like, did Luis Castillo get moved? Did I just missed it?
Yeah, I thought that was like early. My bad.
Yeah, but yeah. Either way, you got Wu, Gilbert, Kirby, Castillo as your four. I mean, you got a couple different guys who maybe could be your five. I don't know. I think that top four though is the best 1 through 4 in baseball without a doubt. Well, not without a doubt. The Dodgers are really good, but they're a lot more injury prone. So I still am going to give it to the Mariners. The lineup. I'm really talking myself back and forth here, Dwyer, because I see them between like a 92 and an 88 win team.
Hell of a line. Hell of a line.
And it's at 89.5. But I do with my thinking that they will be the team that wins the AL West this year, I am going to take this over. Think they can just sneak it out, get that 90 win, so at least one team in this division wins 90. Even though I do think it will be a bloodbath at the top between Rangers, Astros, and them, just kind of fighting for it. I do think the Mariners will be able to sneak it out, get right around that 90 wins, be able to barely sneak in that over for me at the 89.5. Now we go to the San Francisco Giants, sitting at 80.5 wins for this season.
Yeah, Caden. I mean, I said it earlier. It came down very first team. I said it was gonna come down to the Diamondbacks or the Giants, and I'm gonna stick to it, man. I'm gonna be taking the under on the Giants here. On paper, they look like a good team. Again, their pitching sucks. After Logan Webb, it's just like, holy,
Question marks.
I mean, Robbie Ray's a man when he's healthy still.
If he's healthy.
Yeah. I mean, after that, okay, you sign Hauser. Whoa, all right, sure.
Throw him in the bullpen.
Throw him in the bullpen, but like he's gonna start. They're gonna have to have him start.
I know. Oh, I know.
I literally don't know. I mean, Blade Tidwell maybe, but he doesn't look great. Hayden Birdson still sucks. Bullpen's interesting, but God, dude, it's just they're gonna give up bombs after bombs in that lineup, or in that division.
Yeah, but not at that ballpark.
No, give up a lot of doubles, a lot of doubles, a lot of triples. This is triples alley, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I just don't think they're a great. Yeah, I just don't think they're good.
Well, Dwyer, I picked the D-backs under at 79.5, and I said I still think they could finish third in this division. Because really, outside of Logan Webb, that rotation's terrible.
Yeah.
Like you said. You got some interesting pieces in the bullpen, for sure, but the lineup is... It's not a bad lineup by any means. Like, Willy Adames... I called this before. I wish I would have actually said it on a pod. I might have. But I texted you it when the Giants signed Willy Adames back over a year ago now at this point. I said maybe he can become I said he'll become the first Giant since Barry Bonds did 30 home runs. He did it for him last year. Matt Chapman's still good. Rafi Devers rakes. I like Bryce Eldridge. I think he could... I know he didn't look amazing in his little time up last year.
You got time?
I do think... a little bit towards the end of the year in September. It was not great. That's probably why you don't know it.
Yeah.
Even still, 6'7", insane exit velos. It's March of 26 out, Dwyer. We're past that shit. Nah, I do think, though, Bryce Eldridge, like, he really well could have a very good season, maybe put up 25-ish home runs for the team. I still am not a believer in Jung-Hoo Lee. I don't like that outfield.
Okay.
I mean, Jung-Hoo Lee's a whatever player to me.
Elliot Ramos.
I like Elliot Ramos. Fell off in the second half.
Very bad.
He started off good because I had him in fantasy, so I remember this. He had such a good start to the year, was hitting bombs. And then it seemed like the second half of the season, the power just completely went away from his game. And he forgot kind of just how to hit. I still like Elliot Ramos, think he could be good. It's just not a lot of... It's a lot of thinking. Not a lot of certainty with this team. Like, the only people I believe in to actually be plus hitters for this team next year are Willy Adames and Rafael Devers. Like, Matt Chapman, I believe in the defense. Maybe he could be a 110 OPS plus guy, but also I wouldn't be surprised if he's a 90 OPS plus guy.
Okay.
So I just don't have a lot of faith in this lineup. Love me Logan Webb. Kind of wishing maybe I took him in the Cy Young draft, but I also like all my lefties.
You're being a good team, you know? There's not a scheme for him, but you just got to be so good.
But when you put up those numbers, yeah, and he's... The one thing I love about Logan Webb, too, even in a day of... how do I put this politely? Pitchers being bitches and not throwing, he still gives us 200 innings a year.
Yeah.
I love Logan Webb for that. He still goes out there every 5 days. He's going to give you 6, 7, 8 innings, throw 100, 110 pitches, and just be an absolute unit Other than that, though, too many question marks to me. And you're bringing in Vitello could be a good manager. Who the hell knows? But he's
Like
also
that.
the first one ever to come
Yeah.
directly from college to the majors. We'll see how that works out. I'm taking the Giants under. I'm taking the Rockies under. I'm taking the D-backs under. I think. I think
Dodgers
the
too.
Dodgers.
You took
And,
everybody besides the Padres.
besides the Padres.
Wow.
So now that I say that, the NL West probably won't go well for me. Maybe this is why I went 5-10 in the NL last year, Dwyer. But
More
give
of
me
an
the
AL
Giants
guy.
under there at 80.5. Next thing we got is the St. Louis Cardinals, another bad baseball team, where they were able to go over their win total last year, even though we both thought they'd be absolutely horrendous. Their win total is worse than last year's. It is sitting at 69.5 wins.
I mean, dude, they got worse. They got worse.
They did.
I mean, they traded Sonny Gray. I mean,
Contreras.
want to talk who's going to be their opening day starter? Valentine?
What's his face? I don't know. I think Matthew Liberatore was actually named their opening day starter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Still, rough rotation.
Rough rotation.
I like their bullpen a little bit, but I mean, their bats, God. Ivan Herrera is a beast. That guy's a beast.
Ivan Herrera rakes.
He's a monster, but
But what's after that?
okay. So I do like that Weatherhold kid, but again,
JJ
it's his
Weatherhold,
first
yeah.
cup. It's going to be his first time up. Like, we'll see. Me and you don't like Mason to win. He's very like
He's a great glove. He just does not hit.
that doesn't hit. I mean,
The Patrick Bailey of shortstops?
yeah, literally. He steals bases. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Again, they're gonna let him figure. They're gonna figure it out this year with Mason.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think. I mean, Lars Nootbaar, he's gonna be out indefinitely. He wasn't even that great last year. I think he's kind of overrated.
Victor Scott, same type like
Yeah.
Mason Win type player, plays
Dog
great defense,
Walker.
can't hit a lick.
Well, Walker hit. I think we'll figure that one out this year too.
Can he actually use that 6'5", like 220-pound frame?
Yeah.
And do what he did in the minors?
Literally, man. And that's going to be the question marks that they're going to try and figure out. Again, they're like the Twins. They aren't trying to win. They're going to lose a lot of games because the rest of the division's trying to win. So, give me the under here.
Yeah, Cardinals under for sure. They will be one of the worst teams in baseball this season. Won't be as bad as the Rockies, but I think they will be down there towards the Rockies when it comes to wins come season's end. They are a terrible baseball team. And they extended Ollie Marmol for some reason. Like, they're like, we're going to let him see through the rebuild. It's like, but he was there when the team was good and you guys didn't do shit then anyways.
Yeah.
He's just not good.
No. Yeah,
He should not be the manager.
that's a lot. They're always good in the farm, but yeah, not good major leagues right now.
Yeah. Yeah, they're one kind of hope, yeah. Ivan Herrera rakes, love him. And yeah, do have some faith in JJ Weatherholt that he could be a ball player.
Mm-hmm.
Now, home stretch here, Dwyer. We only got 4 more teams left. Now we got the Tampa Bay Rays out of Yankee Stadium, Florida. They are now back in the Trop. Roof is fixed. They are sitting at 77.5 wins for the 2026 season.
Oh, God. Man. So I went over on them, under, then I went over on the Yankees. It's hard for me to take the under on them. How many wins did they have last year, Caden?
Let's see. Last year, we were both on their under at 81.5, and they finished at 77 wins. So a half game under this year's line.
I don't know if that team, I mean, pitching-wise, you lose Boz. I mean, they don't really have that. They just have a lot of, like, could-be good guys. I mean, their pitching's going to really
Hey, they got McClanahan.
McClanahan, but again, we don't really know how much he's going to pitch, how he's going to look.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
a lot
always
of,
the case.
It's
yeah.
all question marks with the starters. Bats, I like. I mean, I love Aranda. Caminero.
Yanni Diaz.
Yanni Diaz still mashes. It's just I don't see them winning the division, and it's like someone's got to lose.
Chandler
those games.
Simpson.
Someone's got to lose games, so it's like I guess I'll take their under, but it's just like they're gonna go over, bro. You know them.
You do, you know them, but also I feel like this team, like yeah, love Aranda and Diaz as their kind of first base DH platoon switch off. Just both those guys rake, get on base, are just really good baseball players. Junior Caminero is one of the best third basemen in baseball. It will be interesting to see what his offensive output looks like in the Trop away from George Steinbrenner Field. Still think he'll be great.
Yeah.
Still think he'll be good, but yeah, a lot of question marks with the pitching and the health. What is Taj Bradley maybe going to figure it out this year?
He's a twin.
That oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was part of that. That was that trade.
They have Seymour, Boyle.
Maybe Maybe Taj
out.
Bradley will figure it out for the Twins this year.
You're right.
Hey, it still stands.
That's right.
Hey, I know some people like Joe Boyle for the Rays. Pitching's not great. Lineup besides those three guys are not good. Like, you don't
Jacob
have really
Melton's
any
not
power.
People are high on Jacob Melton.
Yeah, people are high on Jacob Melton. Maybe you can add a little power. It's not a lot of power in that lineup really besides Caminero.
Yeah.
Because like even though I love Aranda and Diaz, they're not like
They don't
can
do a
get you
lot
20.
outside of like.
They
They're not.
can get you 20 bombs, but they'll get you a bunch of like they're good doubles guys.
They'll get on base.
High average,
They'll get
really
on
good
base.
amazing on base. Yeah, I don't know, 77.5. You're right. They might just screw us and win like 79 games.
Yeah. And then they'll trade
But I
those
really
guys.
do think
Yeah.
I really do think this is the last place team in the AL East this season.
Yeah.
And the Rays will go over that 77.5. It's time to talk about our darlings from last year. The team we both had losing in the World Series just to not even make the playoffs. The Texas Rangers now sitting at 83.5 wins for the season.
I mean, it's too good to be true, Caden. It's too good to be true. I took the under on Seattle, so I could take the over on this team, man. They're old. They're really old. I love them
They
still.
are.
I mean,
do
Jacob
too.
DeGrom. You took Jacob DeGrom as a Cy Young pick too.
Yes, sir.
Evaldi
Maybe
still
Evaldi
shoves.
had a 1.7 ERA last year in his limited innings.
Yeah. They signed another starter too. Who they signed?
Mackenzie Gore.
Mackenzie.
Started
Oh,
in a
Mackenzie
trade.
Gore was a great pickup. I loved that pick for them. Kind of goes completely under the radar. They got rid of Marcus Semien. Great. He sucked. And they bring in Nimmo. I thought that was a nice little. They needed some help in the outfield. Helped. Is this the year Wyatt Langford is an MVP? I hope
boy
so.
Wyatt Langford.
I hope so.
Can Evan Carter be healthy this year?
Can
please?
Evan Carter stay healthy and be good? Can Jung be good? Can Seager play more than 120 games? Probably not.
Probably not.
You know,
But those 120 games will be a 5-WAR player.
maybe Jock Peterson finds the power again, surges. I mean,
And last year, I still believe in Jock.
yeah,
Every other year, he just ranks as a DH. I think it was just really weird in Texas last year.
you know, he's kind of hurt.
No one hit good.
Yeah.
No one hit good. People were hurt.
Yeah.
Everyone besides Corey Seager did not play good.
Yeah.
Then I think Jock, it's a big bounce back. He's going to be that 900 OPS. Only against right-handed hitters DH that this team needs.
Yeah, and I mean, I think you know my answer. I'm obviously going over. Sounds like you're probably gonna be going over too.
I'm going over too, Dwyer.
So you're just going under on the Angels.
And the Astros.
Oh, yeah, the Astros. Oh God. Yeah.
That's right. You got your Rangers over by going under on the Mariners. I got it by going under on the Astros.
Yeah. Oh God.
And Josh Smith, sneaky, good utility player.
You went over on the A's too, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah. I went over on the A's, Mariners, Rangers.
Okay.
Hey, the Rangers can win 84 games and be fine. That's an over. The Astros can win 87 games. That's an under. Mariners win 90. That's my over. 78 out of the A's. And the Angels only win 65. I think that's a very possible season in that division.
You're not wrong.
Or the Rangers finally do what we think they could do. Compete for the division, be better than the Astros, make my Astros under look even better. Rangers over look good.
Win the World Series.
And they
Jacob
don't
deGrom.
break our hearts again.
Jacob DeGrom
Jacob
retires
DeGrom's
as
Cy
champion.
Young.
Yeah.
Jacob DeGrom gets his third Cy Young, goes and wins a World Series, retires with a true ring because I mean, yeah, he got the 1-23, but he also barely pitched that year.
Yeah.
He started the year off great, but then just didn't. Second TJ hit. Give my boy DeGrom his third Cy Young to really lock up that Hall of Fame case.
We love him.
Now we got the losing team from last year's World Series in the Toronto Blue Jays, sitting at 88.5 wins.
That's high. It's high. I already know you're going. I know where you're going with your pick.
You know where I'm going.
I love them. I do. I think they could still win this division too. I'm going.
So what?
over,
You
man.
have the Orioles over, Yankees over. Oh, you took the Red Sox under. Never mind.
So
I was about to say you have 4 overs. In the
no,
division.
yeah, I'm taking their under or the Red Sox under, but
Over.
the over on the Blue Jays, man. Lineup is probably the best in baseball, if not top 3. I mean, you saw that in the playoffs. I mean, that team came alive, man. And I mean, what they did, their rotation. Okay, Dylan Cease. I know we're not the highest fans. Still a good pitcher.
He's still good. Still
really
good.
good pitcher. Really good pitcher. You got him. You have Gosman. You have
Who? No, what are you talking about, Gosman? He has turned into one of the most underrated arms in baseball.
yeah.
Like that was
Put
an
it up.
amazing contract the Blue Jays gave him.
A lot of those 20 mil per year contracts never really work out, but that one did. That was a good one for them, for sure. So Bieber, Trey Savage, they got that Ponce kid. Scherzer, Ponce. They're good, man. I mean, look at that bullpen. Their bullpen's still really good.
Yo, what about the GOAT who's always injured, Ricky Tiedemann?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, he could just come in and just be a beast. Who knows?
if he actually is ever healthy, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I love the Blue Jays. It sucks they lost out on Tucker, but still, I thought it was a really good offseason, what they did addressing the pitching.
Yeah. I think Okamoto was a really good pickup.
Too, yeah.
Like, he's been looking good in the WBC. Like, I think he just hits.
Yeah.
Like, I think that, like, he might not be a great big power hitter or nothing, but I do think he could give you 18 to 25 bombs with another 30 doubles for the team this year.
Just be a
you
Bichette replacement, a cheaper Bichette.
Yeah. You still got Alejandro Kirk's awesome. Vladdy's awesome. Dalton Varsho's awesome when he's healthy.
Springer's good.
And Dwyer, you see, I have the Orioles under. So even though you do think I am going to take the Blue Jays under, I'm coming in. I'm joining you with the Blue Jays over here. I do think it's the Yankees division. Like we'll probably do our episode with the full standings and everything like we did last year. Just a little sneak peek, a little teaser for that episode. The Yankees are my pick to win the AL East, but I think the Blue Jays and the Red Sox are going to be right there behind, competing for that second spot. I think we might see that. I will have to do a little more thinking about, but I do think we could see 3 playoff teams out of the AL East this year, like we saw last year with the Blue Jays, Sox, and Yankees. That I'm going to take the Jays overs with you. I like the team. They short up the pitching. The rotation's good. The bullpen's still good. Yeah, I know Jeff Hoffman sucked in the World Series.
He's good.
Still a very good closer from during the regular season. Give me the Blue Jays over with you, Dwyer. I think the AL East is going to be a very, very fun division this year.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, you think they win at least 88 games out of the Red Sox, at least 89 out of Toronto, and at least 91 out of
was the Red Sox 87.5?
Yeah. That's high.
It was 87.5. You know, maybe I took the Orioles under. Maybe they're a 78-win team this year. Maybe the Rays win 60.
100 losses.
Hey, I'm gonna call it now, Dwyer. I don't think I'm going 5-0 in the AL East this year, but
you never know. Crazy things happen.
Crazy things happen. Maybe we see 390-win teams in that division.
But the Rays are still going to go over.
But the Rays will still find a way to go
over. They'll be one of the 90-win teams, dude.
Yeah, it'll be the Rays, the Orioles, and the Yankees.
Yeah.
Okay, now we get to the final team of the season, or of this video. Team 30 of 30. Last team in the alphabet, the one and only Washington Nationals, sitting at 65.5 wins, What a way to end it.
Oh God. Any notable moves that they make this offseason?
Lost Mackenzie Gore,
Yeah.
I guess, is really, in my eyes, the
Yeah, they just have
you
no
get
pitching.
Josiah Gray back from TJ.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna have Cavalli. They signed Zach Littell. Um,
Hey,
Cavalli,
people are high on
Gray.
Kate Cavalli this
I
year.
love Cake Cavalli. He's a nice
I
man.
like Kate Cavalli too. Yeah,
Um, lineup, you got Garcia, you got Abrams, you got Wood.
you got Abrams and Wood.
I mean that's about it. I mean they have Low. Yeah, I mean they suck. Brady House, they have they have a lot of young guys.
Yeah.
Hassel.
Robert Hassel the third.
Hassel. And it's a 65 and a half.
65 and a half.
Yeah, I don't think they're 100 losses, but they're right there. Oh man. Yeah, I guess I'll take the under. I just
Yeah.
I don't want to, but yeah, I just losing McGore. Their pitching's gonna be so bad. Like they're like White Sox level bad pitching in a tough ass division. I mean,
Yeah.
even the bad team. If the Brewers if the Braves are the fourth place team, you gotta still pitch to Acuna. You know, like
And Matt Olson,
yeah,
Austin Riley.
yeah. So yeah,
You know, that rotation's bad. I don't know if I'd go White Sox bad. Because I think
close.
you got something. I think you got something with Kate Cavalli. Maybe Josiah Gray could be interesting coming back from TJ. But no, it's a really bad rotation. You know, bad bullpen. Only two bats I like. Like, I don't know. Maybe try moving CJ Abrams to second. Put Luis Garcia at short because he's a great glove at second. And CJ Abrams is
That'll
by
get him
far
over.
and away.
That'll get him over.
CJ Abrams is by far and away the worst defender or defensive shortstop in the league.
Worse than Ellie?
Like, by far.
Really?
Like, CJ Abrams is, like, when you look at it, I think OAA and DRS, he is last place in both of those.
Oh, nice.
But hey, he rakes. Love me some James Wood. This team's terrible. They're going under. I think they will be a 100-loss team this year. I think, yeah, I don't know. By far and away, I think fifth place in that East. I mean, it's such a tough division, too. A lot of really hard lineups to pitch to.
There's 291 teams, man. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. So, yeah, I mean, even with Dwyer, you and me having so many different at the start of the episode, we ended on 6 consecutive of the same.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see when the graphic comes out how many you and me do have different. Because, I mean, last year, I don't know exactly. I wish I would have actually looked at that when I
We
did
had
the
a
math.
lot, though. I mean, even if we finished
But last year you were
six,
5 games. You were 5 games better than me last year. So
I mean, dude, the first half of the episode, I think we had like 3 combined like agreeances, dude. We started off.
actually, I think the first half we were the same on the Braves, the Cubs, Reds, Guardians, Tigers, Royals, then Marlins, Mets, Yankees, Phillies, Twins, Dodgers, Angels. Actually, more than I thought.
I guess. I thought it was just like we disagreed a lot.
Maybe around half, but at the start was a lot of
Yeah, a lot of disagreement.
a lot of there. That's where most of them came in. Was right there at the start. We were just going back and forth with each other.
Yeah. But we made it.
Hey, we made it. That was a fun episode, Dwyer. All 30 teams, win total, over under. It was a long one for you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy if you were able to make it to the end of this episode. Look out coming your way as well, because these next couple weeks we have some more long eps coming your way with March Madness. We're going to do our full bracket breakdown next week. We're going to have some more like standings and playoff predictions for MLB, our MLB stock market. And then when we get in, we're getting into draft season 2 and free agency for NFL, so be looking out for those episodes as well. Evan, you have anything else before we do depart today?
I'm speechless, kid, and I got nothing.
You talked enough today?
I got all my words out there.
Well, thank you guys all for watching today's episode of the Untouchaballs podcast. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Comment down below What teams are you most confident in hitting the over, and what team are you most confident in hitting the under on their 2026 win total? Turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload of the Untouchaballs podcast, and share this with your friends, family, strangers, neighbors, anything like that. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.